Hi, soul seekers. I'm going to touch on a subject that probably has been saturated on YouTube and the news outlets and everything. We're going to look into the Epstein Files. I'm not going to go into who, the names and stuff like that, because I just feel like they've just dumped this crap on us. It's just like, right, this is and all these names are being picked out, but there's no sort of substance of the reasons why they've put this out, put this out here. And I mean, what was the actual main? Was it just to sort of scaremonger around the famous? Is it like tactics? So I've got some of my notes here. Is it a control ploy, to scare people of going silent and quiet? I don't know. What is this all about? So it's bugging me. And I expect it's bugging you too. So it's like, what is this called? Is this the devil in disguise? Is this actually they're just throwing this out there just to keep us quiet for 5 minutes, but kind of distract us actually from the actual full people that is guilty of this? Now I'm not, because I don't know the full facts, full details. This is allegedly, this is what's like bugging me at the moment. This is what's just like is hitting the core, right? I feel like it's a witch hunt. I'm feeling like it's one of those, we're back in the centuries of witch hunt and pointing fingers, but there's no substance to these finger pointings. I have, in all honesty, I haven't read the documents. So you probably go, Care, what you chatting about? You don't know what you're chatting about. But it's still bugging me because it just feels like there is no, apart from one of our, well, he's not a royal now, but he's been investigated, arrested, but not for the poor purpose of like all these victims that suffered in the hands of dickheads like them, like him. So we're gonna do some tarot questions, entertainment purposes only. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. This is not guaranteed. I'm just testing the waters out and seeing what I can pick up. So what was the true hidden goal for this witch hunt? Why they chucked these files out? What was the true reason behind it? I'm using the murder mirror deck because I did it with Diddy, and that seemed to work. So we'll just see if it works for me today. Oh. Well, I asked for the question, right? This is what I'm getting, right? So I'm getting, allegedly, this. What's the reason for this witch hunt? They're digging into wounds. They're digging into wounds with force. It's almost like they want the reaction from the public. They want this response and this reaction. So they're is it a ploy for, I don't know if it's a ploy for the guilty parties? Should we ask, is this for the public or for the the parties, that are guilty parties? It's not for the public, but I've got the Nine of Pentacles. It's not for the public. It's for individual people. So it is a ploy, but what I'm getting, it is a ploy, but it's not necessarily what I was thinking. Right? So there goes me my analysation of this. It's more to bring wounds to the surface with the Three of Swords. Okay, bring wounds to the surface. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords. It's like they're attacking the system. So the Two of Pentacles as well. That's the juggling card. Yeah, we don't know the full facts, we don't know the full stories and that, but we're going to chuck out what we've got and see what sticks. We're pointing at individuals, specific individuals, to see, that's the true meaning of the witch hunt. It's a tactic. That's how it feels. Okay. The files was kind of messy, wasn't it? So it doesn't seem very organized. And I mean, I know it's a lot of files, but if it's been in hidden dusty boxes for this so long, you would have thought they would have had it more organized. Maybe they have, I don't know, but to me it seems to be like, I'm going by what I'm hearing in the news and what I'm hearing with other content creators, so I'm going by that, not Pacific. So I could be wrong here, but we're going to last. What are the messy files designed to hide? What are the messy files designed to hide? Let's have a look. Ace of Cups. All right. They're not necessarily hiding it. All right, we're still back in the when you're just like, oh yeah, the pennies drop. I've got the Ace of Cups, right? The Seven of Cups, and I'm like, what? I'm confused here. And then the Temperance card. So the messy file system is to create imbalance, emotional imbalance. This is to me, going by what the reading is, allegedly, to me, this is structured planning to create emotional uproar, in all fairness. It's to stir the pot. So, it's to stir that emotional. Sorry, that's my thing to tell me to get ready. I'm already ready. Look. Sorry, I got work in a minute. in a bit. So yeah, it's to me, it's to stir. We're still back in the game. They want to create an uproar, and they want to. I don't know. I think it's It's a ploy. It's a ploy. Allegedly. Sorry, I've just dried my hair and it's gone how it wants to go, which I don't mind. It is what it is. So who is the shut up warning actually for? I'm not sure if it's a shut up feeling. At first I thought it was like, the powers that be, the shadow side of the team is using this as a ploy to keep people quiet. We'll ask the question anyway. And if I get like a different answer, then that's like, okay. Contradicts the whole reading, doesn't it, really? But there you go. The shut up warning. They're still investigating it. They're looking into it deeper. If that's the King of Wands. hidden factors is going on. He's wearing a mask. I mean, I know that this deck wears masks anyway, but there's hidden factors that we haven't seen. So they've only showed, and I know that they're on about trying to bring more out, but this is hidden factors. This is they're testing. It's almost like a chess game. You know, I'm seeing a chess game, you know, checkers, mates. I don't know how to play chess, but I know how to play drafts. So, yeah. I'm wondering if they're waiting for opportunists or people to come forward as well. So I don't necessarily feel it's a shut up ploy. I feel it's like, this is what information we've got. This is what we can throw out. We're going to throw this out, see what sticks, and see what things come to the surface. So no, I don't think it's a shut up ploy. I think it's a way of encouraging people to step forward. Yeah. Possible victims. Maybe victims to step forward. It's almost like they need more evidence to make things stick, the names. So not necessarily, they haven't got enough evidence to do anything regarding with all these names in there. Oh, I bet people are absolutely shitting a brick, basically, on this lot. What dark truth is being suppressed by the noise? What dark truth is being suppressed by the noise? Okay, I'm just going to put more cards down. I don't feel like it's necessarily being suppressed. I think they're using, again, it's just the same line of thinking I'm getting. I've got the Chariot card here. That's usually taking things by the reins. Maybe that is like, because it's next to the King of Wands. So the ploy of what they're doing behind the scenes, investigations that they're doing behind the scenes. I think we're gonna get trickles, to be honest, of arrests, you know, this is gonna go on for a long time. I mean, it has been going on for a long time, but we're gonna get trickle effects from it. They're seeing who they can piggyback from. I'm not sure what that card is, because I can't read those cards. Why I buy decks with this numerology thing here, Roman number, no Roman, because yeah, it blocks me. But to me, I'm looking at the bird and I'm looking at the person, and it's like it's piggybacking on the ride of it. We've got the Two of Cups, so they're looking for outside support to support these claims that's going on. Yeah, so they're not trying to suppress it. There's no necessarily real dark truth from it. They're just using psychological vibe. That's what I see. here. So as I think I don't know if I want to do anymore. All right, we'll do what's the final trap this narrative is leading to? So where is this all leading to? Right, so where is this all leading to? This is the start of it. This is just the beginning. We ain't even in the middle lane yet. This is I just feel this is the full start of these investigations. That's the will. That's the will. They're trying to they want to bring attention. They want to bring this change and attention to it. I feel like they've come stuck in the investigation and they're looking for some fresh evidence that can back up these stories. And I think they're going to get it. I think they're going to get it. But it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. Yeah, look, recovery card, the Six of Swords. It's going to be slow. It's going to come in drips and jabs. Publicly, people are going to get frustrated and get bored of this. They're not seeing a purpose around this at all. But the Three of Cups suggests to me that there's going to be some people going down. Some people going down in the future. Okay. Higher calling that. So I see that as like, I know it's usually the Emperor card or whatever, but I see that as, let's say, spiritual warfare. This is the start of breaking down the systems that is held people into victim hood. What's that then? Hang on. Let me just get me cards. Yeah, this is the King of Pentacles to me. Could be wrong, could be page. But what I'm seeing it as a king, regardless, because I'm seeing that coin in his hand and it's big, it's large. So the whole purpose, to me, the purpose of all this coming about is it's like a fisherman putting his reel out and seeing what hooks. That's how I think it is. Yeah, it's not a laughing matter, so I know, because there's a lot of victims in this, and my heart goes out to all the victims that suffered from this and that. But it's interesting how what they're doing. It's a psychological warfare, spiritual warfare. Any last words? Any sort of like last things we need to know as a collective right now? Ten of Cups. So it's like I'm getting rest assured, there is going to be a breakdown in this thing. There has been some great losses around it, but we're gonna secure this path now, and those manipulation tactics that has been used in past victims is now coming to the surface, and is no longer we're finding peace in this situation. So I would say hold on tight, because this is gonna be a bit of a bumpy year when it comes to not just the Epstein files. I'm seeing it as a whole. It's really interesting, because I was like, when I done the January videos, which was the rap thing, and the what if spread, and like Tupac and Biggie and all that lot, it brought up about community, bringing up about community, and bringing that community. We're stronger in numbers, and financially, money is not gonna work now. The community spirit is gonna enhance this even more. So to win this game is looking out for each other. I feel you're always gonna have dickheads and all that. I know, I get that. It's part of the world we live in, but we can protect ourselves and our family and our neighbors and our, so it's like we can be the source of solutions and stuff. We've got the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles here. Now the 5 of Pentacles is when we're left out in the cold, but in the Ride Awake thing is you see a church. There's after this hard crafting, after this hard walking through and feeling like you're out of pocket on things, or it's just like you're running on empty, and that there comes a solution, a safe place, a safe haven. And this is what I'm feeling here. No longer tangled in the web with the Devil card. We're not chained to these perspectives anymore. Like I said, it's not going to go away completely, but knowledge is power, and learning the tactics and the patterns of like how victims get caught up will help keep people safer, and the Queen of Pentacles come in as a feminine energy state of like being in a much more stronger position when we're face down. And interestingly, we've got the Queen of Wands now as well. So wow, that's just amazing. This is going full circle. We're going full, oh sorry, forgot there. We're going full circle here. This has been talked about since 2014, about everything being stripped away, and there's companies that's been lost and stuff like that. It's everything is we're getting, yeah, they're losing their power, guys. They're losing their power. I'm gonna leave it as that. Let me know what you think. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think I hit on a few things here, or is there another angle that you see when I'm interpreting the cards, or your viewpoint on it? Yeah, what do you think? Anyway, I'll see you soon, and yeah, God, what was I going to say? Jesus Christ. I'm like, oh, brain dead. Like, subscribe. If you like fuzzy brains. And not knowing what I'm doing. No, joking. I do know what I'm doing. Just I forget what I'm doing. Yeah, like and subscribe. And yeah, we're just, yeah, this is the hot topic of this channel. Yeah, so yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want me to look into. I'm gonna do short videos, you know, so we're changing the tactics of the channel, so keep an eye out on that. Anyway, much love, stay safe, remember, knowledge is power. See you on the other side.